Okay, then see, it all depends at what level. Maybe you should have gone through these points also. So that is the effect of blood pressure. Then, so that is all about this final shock. We have 3 stages, right? So for now, the question which is asked is final shock. So whatever things are discussed here, we have to discuss for this answer. Then this is actually very, very important, beta. Microphonic, we never discussed this answer, and of course now we will discuss in detail. Cochlear microphonic potential, even this is an essay question. This paper was little tough only for that year, I guess May 2007, because all lengthy essay questions have been put under 5 marks. Many are essays. Okay, but I will tell you. Now we will go with special senses, that is ear. Okay, what are the parts of ear we have, beta?
Outer ear, middle ear, and inner ear.
Okay, so can you tell me the mechanism of hearing? Simple words like what is happening in general.
Sound waves are collected by the outer ear pinna.
Yeah, very good.
Then they are transmitted to the eardrum present in middle ear to the tympanic membrane.
Okay, nice, very
And
good.
then
Then
from there, um, the sound waves are transmitted to the inner ear.
okay, very good. So as Imad is telling, sound waves are collected by the pinna and the sound waves are traveling through this external acoustic meatus. Then it hits the tympanic membrane. We know the handle of malleus is in contact with the tympanic membrane, where it tightly stretches the tympanic membrane. That point is called as umbo. Isn't it, beta? See here, this one. This malleus is tightly stretched, like this is the tympanic membrane. So once the sound waves hitting the tympanic membrane, you will see the sound waves are now moving. The malleus will move the incus, then with steps. Then what happens, the foot plate of this stapes bone is fixed in the oval window. Oval window is the part of inner ear. Okay, if you remember, we have two windows, no? Round window where the first turn of cochlea starts, and oval window where the foot plate of stapes is fixed. So once the sound, and if you remember one turn of cochlea, I told you in each turn of cochlea we have a membranous area inside which we have endolymph. Okay, above also we have fluid, below also we have fluid. You call it as perilymph, and in between we have endolymph. Once the foot plate of stapes is vibrating, you will see the fluid is actually moving. Here, see, this is the whole coil. We have perilymph, and in between we have endolymph. Once the perilymph moves, it allows the endolymph also to move. So what is basically happening is, see, in this, this is scala vestibuli, this is scala media, and this is scala tympani. So in the scala media, the middle compartment, this is the basement membrane or basilar membrane, over which we have organ of Corti. Resting organ of Corti itself, if you just look, I told you this as 5 marks question also. Basilar membrane, we have 10 different types of cells, isn't it better? I asked you to study in detail about outer and inner hair cells, and resting over these cells you will see tectorial membrane. Initially, when the fluid is at rest, you will not see the tectorial membrane coming in contact with the hair cells, but because of the vibration of this perilymph, you will see the the endolymph also moves, and it allows the tectorial membrane to come and touch the hair cells. Now, once the hair cells start moving, you will see the action potential is developed in here. So the action potential is now moving out through the cochlear nerve. It is carried. Now that's what is he is asking us. The cochlear microphonic potential is our question now. Okay, so inside the nerve, how the action potential is generated. So in order to understand this cochlear microphonic potential, again we should go with the action potential curve which we have studied in nerve muscle physiology. Only the potential difference, the readings will be different, but the mechanism is same. Okay, so basic thing we need to learn from there only, and then apply the different readings here. 176. Chapter action potential is given with it. Yes, this. See here, what happens during skeletal muscle contraction? First of all, we should talk about this resting membrane potential. We discussed many times. So in this resting membrane potential, suppose this is either skeletal muscle or cardiac muscle or neuron. It's applicable for everything. Okay, are the specialized neurons of our special senses like cochlear cells. Okay, or retina, anywhere. So you will see, so whenever there is some trigger, that means information is coming, like sound wave is coming and hitting, consider this now as cochlear cell, cochlear hair cell. When sound wave comes and it hits, tectorial membrane comes in contact with hair cells, you will see like there are exchange of ions taking place. You will see the sodium potassium pump will act, three sodium ions are just pushed outside and two potassium ions are coming inside. That means there is more negativity developed inside the cochlear cells. Once the negativity is developed, then you will see the cochlear cells action potential will shoot up. This is a specialized neurons. Special senses are nothing but special neurons. Those are whether rod cells, cone cells, or the hair cells of cochlea, or the olfactory neurons. All these are specialized neurons, are the receptors what we find in the skin. So you will see this is the shooting up. Okay, so because of which the person will start hearing, perceiving the sound. So this particular area where the this graph is shooting up, you call it as depolarization. Okay, once that is the job is done, again you will see it comes back to rest gradually. So that is repolarization. Okay, this is occurring in fraction of seconds only, and the silent period during which no nothing, resting membrane potential, just now sodium's going out and potassium's coming inside, that was resting. Latent period is the silent period during which nothing, that it just takes rest, and then you will see shooting up. So this is the time taken for this action potential curve to develop, and this is the like amplitude, that means the height. So only this amplitude value, like how many millivolts is given for skeletal muscle, this reading will differ in case of cochlear microphonic potential. Is this clear? Beta, no, I will take you there. Is this concept clear, Imad, Ritika, Chabi?
Yes, ma'am.
Haan, beta. Now we will go to that. Same thing you need to apply there. In fact, he will ask you to go and refer this same page. Only the readings will change now. Errors of refraction was one answer, no? You need to just memorize this table. Ritika Chavi, myopia, hypermetropia, astigmatism, presbyopia. What are the causes? What are the type of lens which are used? Okay, now we are going to mechanism of hearing. In this chapter, Imad has told us many points. Now, after that, see here. Cochlear microphonic potential. It itself, actually, it's an essay question, better. Cochlear microphonic potential. So, just now we talked about depolarization when the graph was moving up. Okay. Here you see the resting membrane potential is minus 60 millivolts. Actually, in new edition table is given. If you are having, you can check. Ritika must be having the new book. Chavi, Imad, if you have, just he will give you the what are the readings in. You didn't buy yet? No problem, beta, no problem. If anybody has, please share. The table is very good. What is the action potential we generally have for uh, skeletal muscle, and just you can compare. So that is resting membrane potential is minus 60 millivolts. Okay. So influx of potassium ions, mild dipolar water. Same thing you have to just apply it here, beta. Read once, you will definitely understand, but without understanding this You will not understand this better. Okay? Yeah, I have already given you the clear explanation of what is happening in chapter 3. Okay, then we'll go to the next question.
Ma'am, can you once show what is modulus and kinocilium?
Okay, definitely. Modulus you want me to show, right?
Modulus and
Modulus
kinocilium.
and kinocilium, you will see. Modulus I can show you here. Actually, different pictures. Such good pictures are not here. I'll take the help of internet if I don't find it here. See, actually, modulus is a point where turns, 2.5 turns of cochlea will be there, right? The starting
Yes,
point
ma'am.
of the turns of cochlea is actually called as modulus beta. Here you
Okay,
have two
ma'am.
and a half turns, no? So the
Yes,
starting
ma'am.
point where the coils start, that is modulus. And kinocilium and stereo, kinocilium means the ones which will be moving. This kinocilium and all we use in both the, like if you're talking about this organ of Carti, of course, these are kinocilium 100%, but you also have one more chapter which is concerned with mechanism of equilibrium. That itself comes as either 5 marks or uh, always 5 marks only. Vestibular apparatus. There you will see again inside this vestibular apparatus also you will have specialized neurons. There we have two different types of cells like kinocilium. Kinocilium means which can move, which will actually move to just vibrate the fluid here inside button.
Okay, ma'am.
Stereocilia will not move when we are in motion. Suppose when we are going in bus, car, aeroplane or any media, then what happens, the outside atmospheric pressure should match with the pressure of the fluid which is there inside this vestibular apparatus also, for which you will see the kinocilium will move and will equalize the pressure outside with inside. That is the meaning of kinocilium. Once that question comes, I will take you to that page and show you better. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
hope you understood, right?
Yes.
Okay, then sarcomere. This is quite easy. Label the electron microscopic picture of sarcomere. Okay, we'll go to sarcomere. Yes, I actually. This one better. Imad, you asked me like kinocilium, right? See, these are the hair cells of vestibular apparatus. Inside hair cells also we have type 1 cells and type 2 cells. Okay. So here you are finding the cells like these projections which are mobile are kinocilium. The projections which do not move are stereocilia. Is that all right now? This picture helps in clear understanding. Imad, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. What was the next question, beta?
Uh,
Oh, sarcomere. Take the photo also, beta.
okay, ma'am. Spinal shock is done, cochlear microphonic, and
Now we are in the last one.
sarcomere.
Yeah, sarcomere. Go to the first nerve muscle physiology, that chapter. Ritika, do you remember what is sarcomere, beta? Structure of skeletal muscle fiber. Chavi? Okay. Imad, keep answering. I will take you to that page.
Ma'am, the portion of the muscle fiber between two
That
consecutive
lines.
Z lines
Very good.
is called sarcomere.
What are the filaments we have in the skeletal muscle fibers?
We have uh, actin filaments and myosin filaments.
What is the theory which helps in the sliding contraction of muscle fibers?
Uh, Cross bridge formation theory.
Huxley and Huxley.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, but now you like the question is this. See, Now, if the question comes like skeletal muscle fiber and sarcomere, what we should write is, see here, now this is the skeletal muscle fiber. So consider it as biceps, triceps, deltoid, any muscle of your choice. Like this is one single muscle fiber. When you just take this single muscle fiber, we have alternating dark and light bands. Okay. The dark bands are anisotropic bands. Everything you should write, whatever I'm discussing. And the light bands are isotropic bands. Both are alternating. Anisotropic, isotropic, anisotropic, isotropic. Now, if you just consider this anisotropic band, in the middle of this dark anisotropic band, you are finding this white line which is called as H zone. It's labeled here H zone. Now, when you see within this isotropic band, you are finding a dark line which is Z line or Z line, whatever you want to tell. Now, if you just take the distance between these two Z lines, that is nothing but sarcomere. That means half the isotropic band, complete anisotropic band, and next like the consequently whatever we are coming, the next isotropic band, half of it. Okay, the area between the two Z lines. That's how you have to define. Okay, that is sarcomere. Now see, this is one Z line, this is another Z line. You are finding these dark blue lines which are given as actin filaments. In between, you have this thin lines are actin filaments, thick lines are myosin filaments. So there is a sliding filament theory with the help of which you generally will come to know, like whenever the skeletal muscle fiber is at rest, generally the length between the two Z lines is quite wide. But when skeletal muscle starts contracting, myosin fibers will retain their position, and you will see the actin fiber sliding over myosin fiber, so that the length of sarcomere will decrease. Okay, that's what you have to write under sarcomere. So sarcomere, you have to give the definition, extent, all the zones what we have discussed, electron microscopic picture, actin and myosin filaments. Okay, so till here I want you to write better. Okay, including these two pictures. So contractile elements, once it is asked, we will go in detail with that. Then oxytocin. This we can generally discuss also better. It's a hormone coming from
We already
posterior
discussed, I think, in
pituitary.
milk rejection reflex
Milk
oxytocin
ejection.
hormones.
Very good. Okay. What are the effects of tying the vas deferens?
It is
Ritika?
known as vasectomy,
Yeah, very good.
vasectomy for male sterilization procedures.
Complete, like permanent male
The
sterilization.
semen will not contain sperms.
Sperms will not be able to enter into the seminal fluid. What is coming in the seminal fluid are the secretions from prostate, seminal vesicles. Okay, only sperms won't enter. And the other secretions from the tract. Then what is ACTH? Adrenaline.
Adrenocorticotropic hormone.
Coming from
It is coming from the anterior, sorry, hypothalamus.
trophic is
No,
anterior pituitary.
anterior pituitary. Sorry, anterior
Anterior.
pituitary. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Okay. What is synaptic delay? You should remember the. How
Synaptic
much
delay
better,
is a
Ritika?
prop. What,
Do
ma'am?
you remember the time? Second, some milliseconds. No, it is. Just
Hello.
check once. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Ima, do you remember how much delay it is? The time which is delayed, like the time taken for the transmission of impulse from the presynaptic neuron to postsynaptic neuron, is delayed in some fraction of time. Better, that is, it's given some milliseconds. Cretinism. What is this, better? Deficiency of which hormone? Thyroid hormone, isn't it? Cretinism, like the baby will be retarded physically, like the height will be very small, he will be dwarf. Okay, and at the same time the baby also will have mental retardation, because thyroid hormones are very important for the normal growth and development of CNS. Is that okay, beta? Hope you
Yes,
understood.
ma'am.
Okay, I
Yes,
want
ma'am.
you
Yes,
to
ma'am.
prepare this paper thoroughly, beta, because it includes many important essay questions also. Okay, and this Sunday be prepared to write paper 2 physiology. I appreciate both of you who have done very very well. Okay, and I'm not going to miss Chavi also for this exam. Him also will be writing. Sure. No, actually she's out of station because of which she could not join. Okay.